Elephants can hear with their feet, sensing vibrations from the ground. They are literally walking seismic detectors. And get this, octopuses have 3 hearts. One pumps blood through the body, while the other 2 pump it to the gills. That's quite the cardiovascular system. Giraffes have a black tongue to protect it from the harsh sun when they eat from tall trees, a royal touch for their dining habits. And koalas, well, they sleep up to 22 hours a day. Talk about living the dream life. They're the sleepiest animals on Earth. Sloths move so slowly that algae grow on their fur. They literally have green camouflage growing on them. And honeybees, believe it or not, can recognize human faces. They have an amazing sense of facial recognition, which helps them spot familiar humans around their hives. Lions sleep for around 20 hours a day. They are definitely kings of napping, as much as they are kings of the jungle. Pufferfish can inflate to many times their size when threatened. They take puffing up to a whole new level, and mice can sing, but their songs are at a frequency humans can't hear. They've got hidden musical talents. Whales are the largest animals on Earth, but did you know their hearts are as big as a small car? Now that's a heavy hitter. And frogs can live for weeks without food during the winter. They hibernate and essentially become little frozen frogs until warmer days return. Penguins are excellent swimmers and can dive as deep as 1,850 feet to hunt for food. They're the real acrobats of the ocean. And get this, rats can laugh when tickled. It's a high-pitched sound that's basically like a giggle, but inaudible to human ears. Starfish have no brains and no blood, but they can regenerate their limbs and even their entire body. They're the true masters of regeneration. And turtles have existed for over 200 million years, making them one of the oldest surviving animal species. They've seen it all. Pandas eat bamboo for about 12 hours a day, but only digest about 17% of it. It's like they're forever munching on a never-ending buffet. And raccoons have a hand-washing habit. They dip their food in water, giving them the appearance of washing it, but it's just how they forage. Cheetahs can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.4 seconds. But don't get too excited. They can only maintain that speed for about 30 seconds before getting winded. Chameleons don't change color to blend into their surroundings. They change color to express emotions, communicate, and regulate their body temperature. Armadillos always give birth to identical quadruplets. Talk about synchronized reproduction. Flamingos are born gray and gradually turn pink from the food they eat, like algae and shrimp, which contain carotenoids. A pink makeover. Gorillas are capable of learning sign language, with some even learning hundreds of signs. They've got quite the vocabulary. Beavers can fell trees with their teeth. They don't just nibble, they're true engineers of the forest, building massive dams with ease. Dolphins give each other names. They use specific whistles to call one another, kinda like having a built-in dolphin phone book. And did you know that wolves mate for life? They have a very loyal, tight-knit pack structure, where the alpha pair is in charge. Hummingbirds have the fastest metabolism of any animal. They beat their tiny hearts up to 1,200 times per minute while flying. Lemurs use their tails for balance communication and even as a way of saying hello to other lemurs. It's their multifunctional accessory. And moles, well, they can dig up to 18 feet of tunnel in a single night. These little underground engineers are constantly busy. Giraffes have the highest blood pressure of any animal. Their long necks require a lot of force to pump blood all the way up to their heads. Bees are essential to pollination, but they also have a very sophisticated social structure. Every bee has a specific role, and they work in perfect harmony. Hippopotamuses sweat a natural, red-colored substance, which acts as a sunscreen and an antibiotic. It's like they're walking around with SPF 50. Chickens can recognize over 100 different faces. They might seem like simple farm animals, but they've got impressive social skills. Tigers are excellent swimmers. While most cats avoid water, tigers love it and will even swim across rivers. Owls can rotate their heads up to 270 degrees. They're the true masters of head turning, just like an extra creepy party trick. Cows are capable of remembering faces for years. They form strong social bonds with other cows and even humans. Sloths can hold their breath for up to 40 minutes while underwater, making them exceptional swimmers. They may be slow, but they're strong swimmers. Pigs are actually very clean animals. Despite their reputation, pigs will designate a specific area of their pen as their bathroom, keeping the rest clean. Octopuses have 3 hearts, 2 of which stop beating when they swim, so it's no surprise they get exhausted easily. Cuttlefish can change not only their color, but also their texture to blend perfectly with their surroundings. They're basically living camouflage. Sharks have an incredible sense of smell. They can detect 1 drop of blood in an Olympic-sized swimming pool. Seahorses are monogamous and mate for life. They also do a cute dance during their courtship, locking tails and swimming in circles. Horses can sleep both standing up and lying down. They've got a lot of flexibility in their sleep habits. Beetles are the strongest animals relative to their size. Some species can carry up to 1,000 times their body weight. Naked mole rats are immune to cancer. They are one of the few animals with this incredible, disease-defying superpower. Penguins don't waddle when they walk on land. They slide on their bellies for efficiency. It's like they've figured out the shortcut. Bats are the only mammals that can truly fly. They're like the ultimate winged creatures, outdoing birds in terms of maneuverability. Zebras have black skin under their white stripes, so if you strip away the fur, they're all black underneath. Mantis shrimp have the fastest punch in the animal kingdom. They can strike with the speed of a bullet, making them ocean superheroes. Sloths are so slow that moss grows on them. It's a slow life, but it's a natural ecosystem. Pangolins are the only mammals wholly covered in scales. They roll up into a ball for protection, like living armor. Bald eagles don't get their white feathers until they're 4 or 5 years old. They start off looking pretty scruffy, just like any bird growing into their adult feathers. Sea otters hold hands while they sleep to prevent drifting apart. It's an adorable example of teamwork in the animal kingdom. Lions are the only cats that live in social groups. They form tight-knit prides, led by a dominant male. Rats can squeeze through holes the size of a quarter. These little escape artists are experts at finding their way out of tight situations. Wombats have cube-shaped poop. This helps it stay in place and mark their territory effectively. Nature's geometric marvel. Peacocks are known for their flashy feathers, but they also make an eerie call that sounds like a scream. They're the divas of the bird world. Crocodiles can live for over 70 years, making them some of the longest living reptiles on the planet. Jellyfish are about 95% water, which makes them the ultimate lightweight swimmers of the ocean. They're also among the oldest creatures in existence. Mice are excellent jumpers. They can leap up to 12 inches high, which is impressive for such small creatures. Cheetahs are the fastest land animals. They can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just a few seconds. Elephants are capable of deep emotional bonds. They mourn their dead and show empathy toward other animals in distress. Arctic foxes have fur that changes color with the seasons. They go from white in the winter to brown in the summer, to blend with their surroundings. Oysters can change their sex depending on the environment, which is a pretty unique form of gender flexibility in the animal kingdom. Mantis shrimp can see ultraviolet light and polarized light, giving them a visual experience far beyond humans. Tigers are great swimmers. They even enjoy playing in the water, unlike many other big cats. Frogs can regenerate lost limbs and heal damaged organs. They're the little superheroes of the amphibian world. Wolves have an incredible sense of smell, 100 times more sensitive than a human's. It's like they're built to track down their prey from miles away. Flies have a short lifespan of only around 30 days, but in that time, they make their mark in the insect world. Giant pandas can eat up to 40 pounds of bamboo each day. That's a lot of bamboo, even for these giant bears. Zebras are known for their unique stripes, which help camouflage them in the wild. No two zebras have the same pattern, making each one a masterpiece. Crows are highly intelligent birds capable of problem-solving and tool-making. They're basically the Einstein of the bird world. Bats make up around 20% of all mammal species. They're one of the most diverse mammal groups. Kangaroos can't walk backward, but they can leap incredibly high and far, covering up to 25 feet in a single bound. Narwhals have a spiral tusk that is actually a tooth. This unicorn of the sea has a tusk that can grow up to 10 feet long. Opossums play dead when threatened. It's called playing possum, and they can do it for hours, pretending to be lifeless until the danger passes. Cats have a vocabulary of around 16 different sounds they use to communicate with humans. It's like they're saying, "What can I do to get my food?" Gorillas are excellent swimmers. Despite their hefty size, they're surprisingly good at swimming and diving. Sea turtles have been around for over 100 million years, surviving the dinosaur era. They were there when the Earth was a much different place. Butterflies taste with their feet. They have taste receptors on their feet, so when they land on something, they can instantly tell if it's edible. Penguins mate for life and are extremely devoted parents. The male penguin even incubates the eggs while the female goes out to hunt. Goats have rectangular pupils, which help them see a wider field of vision and detect predators more easily. Elephants have big ears not just for hearing, they help keep them cool as they act like natural air conditioners. Albatrosses can fly for days without touching the ground. They use wind currents and thermal drafts to soar, sometimes flying up to 10,000 miles without stopping. Starfish can regenerate entire arms and even their central body, making them some of the most resilient creatures on Earth. Wombats are known for their cube-shaped poop, which they use to mark their territory and prevent it from rolling away. Nature's little oddity. Aardvarks have a tongue that's around 12 inches long, which they use to eat ants and termites. They can devour over 50,000 insects in one night. Crows are known for their ability to use tools, recognize faces, and even hold grudges. They're some of the smartest birds on the planet. Hippos sweat a red-colored substance that acts as both sunscreen and an antibiotic. It's a natural way to stay protected from the sun. Bats are the only mammals that can truly fly. Their wings are more like stretched-out hands, which gives them the perfect aerodynamics for flight. Pangolins are the only mammals wholly covered in scales, and they roll into a tight ball when threatened, using their tough armor for protection. So here are awesome animal facts to add to your growing collection of fun and curious animal tidbits. Please add your comments if you liked this